Well, stackers, here we go again. There's where we're landing, right down there in that field. There's the service truck. And I looked up and found this thing staring at me. Just hiked up the hill, so I'm trying to catch my breath. Let's see what we got here. It's like a door. Good grief. Wow. Jeez. Looks like somebody needed some parts off of it. I think it's the same fielder. I think it's the same South Penn, right? As the other engine. Wow. We don't have this stuff in Tucker County. Somebody got the connecting rod out of it, and I don't know what's going on down there. It's out this door. Looks like they have an electric motor up here. They're still pumping gas out of it, I guess. Looks like the slides. Looks like the rod laying right there. Oh my goodness, that thing's heavy. Boy. Skidmore, you're right. You look around and you find some parts. Looks like that's the rod. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe you guys will know. That's what the rod looks like. It's about 1.5 feet long. Looks like the bearing, maybe the bearing ends are gone. Might be here somewhere. Yeah, there's parts everywhere. This belt is in great shape. Well, you know what I mean. It's still intact. I don't think they've ran this engine in years. wooden pulley. Yeah, they got a little Briggs of some sort, or Kohler or something on that, running the old sucker rod. So there's still well tender of the jugs of water. There's been a four-wheeler coming up here, so there's still a well tender on this site. Here's the helicopter. Leo's up trimming a pretty congested tap. But he just left, so I've got an hour and a half before he comes back in to play around with old engines. There's a flywheel. What's exciting? Wow. Still plumbed into the water tank. Steel water tank. I forgot who was wanting to know how the water's plumbed in. Looks like that's the hot water coming out. Looks like the cold water just simply, let me think here. The cold water just comes in. They got plastic line on that, so it's been running not too long ago. Maybe in the past 20 years. I sure would like to find those bearing caps in Skidmore's dozer. Gotta buy me a dozer. Of course, I don't have my measuring tape to measure the flywheels. Have to walk clear back down to the truck to get them. But it looks pretty simple on this one. The water goes in the bottom and comes out the top. Looks like they made a head gasket for it, I would say. Made a head gasket for it. The hot tube's still on it. Get my flashlight out here. Stuff full of a rat's nest or something, I guess. Look down in there, yeah, it's got rat's nest tissue paper in it. Well, it's got a heck of a hot tube in it. Man, it must be an inch in diameter or something in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but Rod Fielder told me where to, I think he said where to look for the stamps on these, but I don't remember. It looks like everything's here except for the connecting rods. The slides are laying down there, and the other extension, but there's two bearing blocks that are going. Well, I better get back to work. Close these doors. I don't think they latch. Looks like there's a whole parts bin right up here. All right, done enough treasure hunting for one day. Now if I can get the owners, I'm finding all this property where there's no houses around to knock on their door, but I think I know who owns this. It might still be the gas company, I don't know. For some reason it's still here. And the main road is like right down between me and the service truck. There's a little secondary road. Looks like somebody's got their shotgun sight coming out of there to shoot engine collectors, I guess. Well, that's the South Penn, I guess. And I'll have to do some more research on it. Take it down this steep road. It's an awful lot of work. Labor of love, I guess. Posted property. I'll talk to you all on the flip side.